Hello. Oh, hi. Oh, a lot of you are in here already having a chat. Oh, that is so cool. I am so glad. I'm so glad. What is this +1? Engage with your audience. Don't know what that means. We don't need to start a poll or anything like that. Hello, everybody. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Dee. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Karen. Libby. Hi. Hi, Donna. Sherry stole your Oh, no, Dee. I thought when I first noticed you were at number 1. You're going to have to get talking. Look, can you just let me scroll up and say hello to folk first? Libby, Karen. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Sherry, Dee, Lucy, Libby. Sherry, Dee. Yeah. I think I've got there. Rachel. I thought I might catch you at the start, Rachel. There we go. And I did. So has anybody come? Becky. Hi, Becky. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Mo. So we're in my bedroom today. Let's hope we can have some decent light. Perhaps if I go and put the other light on as well. Put the other light on. There's not enough bright lights. There's not enough bright lights in this house, I'm afraid. And that's because of me and my fibro. Can't deal with the great bright light. Too much. All right, let's sit down here and say hello to my friends. And I've got a little fella with me. In fact, I've got 2 little fellas with me today. There we go. Got 2 little fellas with me today. I've got this gorgeous little bundle of Samuel. He's coming out with me tomorrow. Do you, Sherry? Do you, Libby? Oh, good. I'm glad. Lucy, you're a lamplight girl. Yes, good. Ruth's been out with Chloe. Lovely. Oh, good. Yeah, I know. I cannot stand it. Even like in the morning, just a crack of light coming in through there. Just, not until I've come round. Damn fibro. It's another thing, isn't it? Oh, no. Here we go. Here he is, Libby. Look at him. He's wearing green. He was going to go in the green pushchair, but he's not now because I've decided he's coming out with me tomorrow. I'm going to see Sam and Ben tomorrow and my friend Hannah. So they all live in the same city. It's called a city, but I think it's just a big town, Gloucester. So I'm going up there tomorrow for the day. So I'm going to change this little chap and he is going to come with me. He's such a dream. He's such a dream, Libby. I love him. Ruth, I have light that I clip on. So when I'm doing work, I have light that I clip on. But above me and that, it just gives me an almighty headache. You have to come where I am. There. Isn't he cute? Mwah. I've been changing babies this morning. I've changed. Who did I change? I changed Rory here. I'm not taking my yo. I think I'm going to take the Doona tomorrow. I think I'm just going to take the Doona, not the yo. I've changed Rory, but do you think I could? Now I've just remembered it. This morning I couldn't remember his sculpt name, and now talking to you guys, I can remember it's Sebi. So he's down here. He's been changed this morning. Sarah and Emily have both been changed as well this morning. So I've done a few videos this morning dressed in the same jumper. So you'll know that they were videoed today. And Donna, I have not put the yos together still yet. Oh my God. there's not a moment's peace in this house when we have that boy here. I'm sorry. Is there, Russ? Not a moment's peace when we have that boy in here.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Not a moment's peace without him here.
Get out. Get out. It's so hard because having fibro, chronic illness, you have to rest ready for when Jack comes and then rest to recover from when Jack's been. It's like a big circle at the moment. So, yeah. So there we go. You'll give me a royal wave, will you, Karen? Oh, lovely. I know, Sherry, he does. He cannot just pop in, can he? He's brought me in a cup of tea. He can't, can he? Hi, Kay. Let's see you pop in. Have I missed anybody else pop in? Lucy's having a bed day. Good. She wants her hair like Maisie. I've got some advice from Dee on the hair, so hopefully I'll be able to do Maisie's a little bit better than I did. So it was just a fun experiment. Where's your crown gone? You got to keep talking, Karen. So if I've missed anybody, is Ruthie Sweetie? Hi. Hello, Tonya. Nice to have you in here. Have I missed anybody? Is Ruthie come in? I don't know. Don't know if Ruthie's come in yet. Lucy, still waiting. I hope it arrives. Wasn't my heart's set now on who I'm bringing. I don't know who I'm taking to the next doll show. I still haven't decided. Today, I thought it was Leonie or Ethan or this little chap here, Samuel. Who knows? Dee, I'll have a video done for you to put up tomorrow. Well, okay. Okay, Dee. What about hair? About doing hair? You know, I have 3 girls and I have no idea how to do hair. And they're all so good at it. Yeah, but the only thing I can do is straighten hair. Sarah and I journaling. Oh, love it. That is so much fun, isn't it? That's so good. I'm so glad that you're doing that. Oh my God, look at him. Look at him. Look at his little feet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at his little feet. That's Millie. You can hear pottering around. She's looking for her bed. She'll find it in a minute. He's been lying on a silk pillowcase. So his hair is nice and soft. You my cutie? Are you my favorite boy? No, shh. Mustn't say that, must we? Mustn't say that. When my girls were small, they would always say, am I your favorite? And I would say yes to each of them. Well, they each asked me like, yes, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. My favorite. Mummies shouldn't have favorites, but kids like to think they are the favorite. He's so cute. I love green. I really do love green as green isn't my favorite color. In fact, I hated green because my school colors when I was a kid were bottle green, and I grew up hating green. Oh, you've got a vest on, haven't you? That can stay on then. But I like green in the house. I find green is like a real well-being color, promotes well-being, I think, for me. And I guess it's because it's like a natural color, isn't it? Like brown and that. It's Donna. Yeah, have I said hello to Donna? Don't know if I said hello to you, Donna. Ruth, mine are all my favorites. Exactly. Exactly. A baby Yoda. A baby Yoda. Well, a baby Yoda is a reborn Yoda. It's not a sculpt, is it? Isn't it a reborn, like Yoda doll that you can buy? Is there actually a Yoda kit? I know quite a few people on YouTube who have reborn a Yoda that they bought like from Walmart, something like that, you know, like a figure, and they reborn that figure. I didn't know there was actually a kit. Right, Lucy, thank you. Green is cleansing of energy and brings in light. I guess that's why I really like green. So I had my my nursery. I've had I had my rooms painted before in green, and the color of green was called well-being, and that was lovely, that green. So what I'm going to put him on today is that I've had for a long time. Can you guys remember when I bought that? Look, I think it was a set of 2, and I believe I've given the other one away. I believe it is a set of 2. Is it from Next or M&S? Next. Balancing and calming. Well, that makes sense. And that makes sense that it's like nature color, doesn't it? Because as much as sometimes I don't want to go outside for a walk, as soon as I'm out, I feel better. I believe I bought this when I had James. I believe I bought this when I had James, Ruth. I got to remember the camera's there, right in the middle of me. Sherry loves all the, yeah. Well, Sherry, the thing is, isn't it? We just want the spring to come now. We just want the spring to come. And he's got little, and he's having little bear socks on as well. Little ears. So yeah, but as far as my favorite colors of all is, I like red. I like colors. I like red. I like yellows. I like blues. But I particularly like shades of purple, and I always have like shades of purple. So mauve, either mauve and lilac, all those kind of shades. Yeah, roll on spring, Kay. Absolutely. And we've had someone ask me if it's been raining here. Yes, yes, and yes. And yes, it's still raining now. We've had another warning. The thing is, I think I say on my video that I did this morning, where I live in Somerset, Somerset was called the Summer Isle, the Summer, with Z, Summer Isle, Somerset. And so it was an island. And, you know, I expect you've all seen like Glastonbury Tor. That was like in the middle, and it all around it was all flooding and marshland. If you know the story of King Arthur, it was all based apparently around here. And then they started building more properties and along here. The Romans built one of the roads, and they built lots of like homes off of the roads. And then they started to get the Dutch over to help with the irrigation of the land around here. So we've got a lot of properties around here with a nod to Dutch architecture. And particularly in one of our villages that you see me go through quite a lot, called Langport, the one where I go and walk by the river. Well, that is completely flooded there now. Absolutely, completely flooded. Really, really bad. So you can't walk along there now today. But right there, a lot of the houses all along the sides of the roads were built on stilts. The front of the house was built on the bank, and the back of the house was built on stilts. Whereas now they're all built up. But as you drive down through that road, you can see that they're all like leaning. They're all leaning. So, and that's because of the foundation. And where Russ and I used to live, those houses were built in the 1800s and they have no foundations. So they used to just move with the land. So like sometimes they would be like leaning more than other times. And so gradually, as they've like irrigated the land more, the big further down started to get flooded. And then at one point there was a big tsunami that came in and completely took out one of the offshore towns called Bridgewater. And so from then they decided that what they were going to do was put in a system that still allowed up here on the levels to flood, to stop all the towns further down flooding. So that's what they do. And what the pumping does is it pumps it up in like steps. So the levels are down here, and then it pumps the water up to the next village area and up to the next village area. So then it was back behind where we used to live. They used to allow that all to flood, but it was all because it was all backed up. Very clever system. And then when we got the big flood, the last big flood, which is all documented on YouTube, when we had the last big flood, a whole village got took out. And so then we had the environmental agency, and it's just been a nightmare ever since of trying to get it all sorted out to stop it from flooding. So bad. It's got to flood. It's a natural flood plain. But it's just they keep trying to build houses and things on it, don't they? You know, we have done that for years. Oh, he looks nice in this colour brown. It is interesting, Kay, because it's so low down, and where Bridgewater had the big tsunami, it took out a lot of Bridgewater. That was like, you know, I don't know, 18 something, 17 something. I can't remember the date. But now as they get higher up, so they try and fly higher up to stop it from flooding all down in the towns and that now. So at the moment, flooding around here is really bad. And it is bad, but it's worse when it comes down in one deluge, you know, and goes on for a few days, because then they can't manage to pump it out enough. But it's very pretty, and you know, it's lovely living here. I do love living here. Chloe wants to tell everyone she wore 101 Dalmatian socks. Now she's getting into her PJs. Wow, Chloe, aren't you a lucky girl? You and your mummy love Disney, don't you? Auntie Caroline remembers that. He's going to have a beige all-in-one on. I'm going to smack that bear bum. Smack that bear bum. It's so cute. Oh. So we have a lot of flash floods. One of the villages that doesn't normally flood is. There we go. And it's really what I would love to do. I've never done is get on the train. There's a train that goes from Bridgewater, and it goes all the way along the levels. And people were showing today their pictures of being on the train, and it's just like the track. And then either side you're flooded, and it goes on for miles like that. Yay, there you go, baby. He says, I'm okay in this. Look at him. He's such a chunk. He is such a chunky newborn size. When I changed Sarah and Emily today, like Emily is just long and slim, and Sarah is just all a chunk. Hey, you like your sister? Yeah, you like your sister. Hey, Libby, how are you feeling now, Libby? Are you feeling better? Because Libby's been very poorly. Sam has been very poorly. I was meant to go and see Sam and Ben last Tuesday, but I couldn't. But I couldn't because Sam was so poorly. And so I should go up to Gloucester tomorrow. Sam tomorrow now. So good. I'm glad. Really it did take people out, this latest virus or whatever it has been. Sherry, yeah, you've had a big issue, haven't you, at your area for flooding, but so has Gail. But Gail did comment today on one of my Facebook posts. So that's nice to see, because I do always think of Gail because she's like out the outback, and they had really bad flooding, didn't they? So it was nice to hear from her. So anybody else who's watching this on repeat, thank you very much. And thank you for supporting us as well. And I hope you're all doing okay. And hopefully our giveaway package is going to get there pretty soon to Janet, because that was posted. What day is it today? Monday. That was posted Thursday. I think I posted it on Thursday. He does look gorgeous. But I tell you what, I have so got to sort out my newborn clothing. I really, really have. So would anybody like a giveaway again on here like we did before with clothing? Or have you all just got too much and you don't want to? Because I was getting stuff out for Sarah and Emily today, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. I've just got so much. So I can either do a giveaway with you guys like I did before, like just hold it up, and if you want it, you can have it. Clothing swap shop. Yeah, you love clothes? I need newborn. Well, it is newborn. It is newborn I'm going to do, sweetie. I've got so much newborn. And I'd rather just, give it to you guys. You support us, so I'd rather do that. Gave all yours to the grandbaby. Yeah. I bet you did. I have so much. And so what I want to do is just have boys and girls. I've got loads in the boxes, loads hung up. And at the moment, it's all on the bed in there. I need a really good tidy up Tuesday. I really, really do. So, so I'm happy to give it away. The money, as I say, money's already been spent. So, I'm going to try like first, I don't know how much I paid for this. Was it £10 for two, £14 for two? I'm not going to try and get like £2 back. I just would rather give it away. The money's done and gone. So it's just, I'm not saying, I'm not being facetious. I'm just saying that it's just hassle. It's just hassle. I could just take photographs of it and put it on Vinted and all that. Well, I don't want to. I just don't want to. You can do that if you have any of my stuff. Sky. That's who else are missing. Sky. Ruthie, you are there. Hi. I didn't see you before, but I think I didn't see you. So hi. Most of mine is bigger. Would love some newborn clothes giveaway. So I don't quite a silly question. Most of yours is bigger, right? Okay. I have Gus the silicone elf coming as a girl. She wears newborn, and Miley will get painted soon. Oh, tidy up Tuesdays always motivate you, Sherry. Well, I need to find the motivation first. It's because I've done nothing in the nursery since Christmas, and I've got to try and remind myself that Christmas was only 4 weeks ago, and 2 out of those 4 weeks we were away, and then you don't count Christmas week, do you? So, give yourself a bit of grace, girl. Give yourself a bit of grace. Not very giving myself grace. Very good at giving everybody else grace, not myself. So, yeah, I do. And there might be the odd bit of 0 to 3 as well. I'm just looking at Rory thinking there might be the odd bit of 0 to 3. I've got so much 0 to 3 girls. And it's because it's nice clothes and I just can't bear to put it in a recycling box. Right, you've got loads of it. If anyone has any 6 to 9, they no longer want girls. put any posts on. Who was saying it? Mo was saying the other day, can we sell on our Facebook page? Yes, you can. And I don't care how you do it, just put it on there. You might want to do it in a certain way that you can keep track of it, where like you go into photos and make an album. Did I say hello to Chris? I think I just seen Chris's name. Where you make an album and just say, Mo's clothes. Or when you make a post, say Mo's selling post, and then in the comments list what you've got. You can do it individually, but I just find sometimes when I used to do it individually that I was hard to keep track. But that could just be me and the way I am. You might be able to manage your right, Mo. But yes, you can put any clothes up. And if you want to do a swap, Lucy, put it on there. Say, well, I've got XYZ. I'm looking for ABC. Anybody want to swap? Some people do, but I know we're all clothes lovers. And I know some of us, like me, like to hang on to things. But I've held on to this baby grow for like 2 years. It must be 2 years. And it's ridiculous when I've got so much. It's just ridiculous. I've got so much 0 to 3 because I had Harry and Heidi. And Harry and Heidi both wore 0 to 3. And Heidi, she was the Maisie sculpt. That's right, isn't it? Maisie. And oh God, I loved her, and I bought her a lot of clothes. But I just can't bear like to get rid. It's just like it doesn't work for me putting it in the recycling box to go to the charity shop. It doesn't work. I'd rather give it to somebody, make better use out of it. Yeah, so Sky's not on here. Miss you, Sky. Hope you're all right, Sky. I know that Sky's been having a wonderful adventures lately. Basically, it's only been 1 day since Christmas with that logic. That's right, Sherry, it hasn't it? And 0 to 3, okay. Ruth has 3 to 6 selling on Vinted. See, I can't be bothered. I spent years selling on eBay, and I used to do that. And then the money that I made on eBay was like PayPal, wasn't it? And I would just save that up, and that's the money I would take my daughters on holiday with. Because being a teacher and them being in school, could only have holidays and time in the school holidays when it's the most expensive time. So that's I used to save money up for our holidays. And I just don't want to. I just haven't got that energy to even want to do it now. Oh, is Sheena come on? Yeah, Sheena's not here either. I haven't heard from her at all. I haven't seen her post. Ruth will need some 0 to 3 soon. Primrose will be going home to her. Oh my goodness, Ruth's little family is growing, isn't she? Very quickly. Sweet tea, you have tons of clothes you're trying to sort. Swap shop, baby clothes in shops. That's right, Ruthie. The baby clothes in the shops do seem to be all the same. You're absolutely right. They do. I think the stuff isn't selling on Vinted. I think, again, Ruth, there's just a saturation of stuff, of baby stuff. I think it's so easy to get it today. And I think I was saying today as well when I was changing the girls that I found the quality of clothing even in Sainsbury's when you buy the multi-packs, to me, is still not as good as like really thin and gone downhill. It's not like it would last a few babies. And I'm really, really disappointed in that. Yeah. So, and when they've been washed, they look a bit washed out. And I want my babies to look like perfect, almost. Does that make sense? They're not wearing like play clothes all the time. In fact, what Samuel's got on now, I'll just keep looking at him because it looks big. I mean, he looks too big. It looks like he's like Just gonna like splurge out of it. Look at his big bum. So I think we'll find this one in the to-go pile. I actually think the Miley kit is like big newborn or up to 1 month. Well, mine seem to be anyway, both of mine. Don't you, mate? Hey, I love how he scrunches up. But I hope you're going to fit in that all-in-one tomorrow, because you need an all-in-one, because it's be cold out. Be cold when we have to go and do the shopping. Well, definitely up to 1 month. Is that what you were saying, Libby? Right. Yeah, I think so too. I just finally changed Lila out of one of the dresses Caroline sent last year. I love her. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I like the things. Oh, hi, Joe. Hi, Joanne. I didn't see you there. I hope I didn't miss you out from earlier on, did I? I hope not. I do love the calico, the stuff on that Kathy gets and the stuff the calico girls get. And that is Leonie all over. Leonie, I put last week, I showed you my Vinted score and I put it on Leonie. She's got it on, and it just, I thought it'd be too big for her, but she is a little chunk. She's wearing that little romper set, the little chunk. She's so cute. And I'm debating on who I'm going to take to the doll show, because I only want to take a small pram, small pushchair. Tracy's got her new pushchair, which is small, because I've got a small car, so I'm picking up Tracy as well to save her, and so save anybody having to worry about Tracy coming and Tracy getting the train or anything like that. I'm like virtually going past where I can pick her up. So yeah, I'm just trying to I'm just thinking about who else I'm going to bring. So if I bring the Yo, that is in the baby mode, then I'll have to bring a baby. If I bring the Duna, I can take a bigger baby. Well, I can't wait to get my Adeline. I'm so excited to get my Adeline. Karen, I'm trying to find some clothes for my Sally. I thought she was 3 months. I put her in some from Primark. I know, really? 3 months? She's probably 3 to 6 then, maybe. Calica is lovely. Because they're boutique brand, though, they're a bit pricey, aren't they? Yeah, that's Sherry. You're almost done changing your babies finally. Sherry, you have had COVID. You have had a worry about your husband, and then all of that stress and that sets off our fibro, doesn't it? So, give yourself grace, girl. Give yourself grace. Leonie is the boutique baby. There's always one that costs a lot of money. See, Annie is the one that wears like the high street clothing, the leggings and that. So I just imagine Annie going to nursery, how I dress her with leggings on and a big jumper, and she can get messy and yucky and whatever. And that's how I imagine her to be. And sometimes I like her in tights and skirts and nice thick jumpers as well. Molly's got a really nice color. This is pink, but on the screen it looks burgundy. Molly's got a skirt in burgundy today. That looks really nice on her as well. Well, she's had it on this week, but that looks really nice on her. Sally, I like 3/4 limbs, Karen. I like 3/4 limbs. I find 3/4 limbs very cuddly. I'm from the era where there was hardly any full-limbed babies out anyway. I can remember when they came out in force. But yeah, it was 3/4 limbs when I started. Oh, Primark comes up small, really? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I like Matalan. I really do. Matalan here, though, is like right the other side of that town, Taunton. It's like nowhere near the town centre. It's on a weird little estate with like nothing else behind, like a load of houses. So that's where Mataland is there. But when I lived nearer to Yeovil, that's where I would go to the Boots, to Next, and I think as Sports Direct, and then just across the road would be the pet shop, and then around the corner was TK Maxx and Matalan. So I do all of that together, but it's like a 40-minute drive now for me to do either of those. I don't think Sheena has come in. No. Oh, somebody's seen Sheena. Is Kay saying hello to Sheena? Oh, yeah, Tracy is saying, Sheena, hi. Hi, if you're there. Somebody's saying hi to Sheena. Has Sheena come in? I haven't seen her. Or did I make you think she had come in? I can't see her name. No. Oh yeah, there you go. I can see you now, Sheena. Hi. I need to get some new pajamas for Chloe. Ones I've put her in are a bit small. Tabitha's baby grow was too small last night. Oh dear. Oh dear. New clothes then. New clothes. That's right. That's what I'll do then. Maybe I'll do that next Monday then. Yes, Sherry, I agree. Remember when all the reborns had 3/4 limbs? Then they went to full limbs. Remember when the full limbs were coming out, and now they're going back to 3/4 again? Yeah, and even the cuddle bodies. People are liking the cuddle bodies, aren't they? I ordered my baby. I'm working on some Shein outfits that look like the clothes from the UK. Aha! You buy online. Sheena said hello, then hid. Sheena is probably listening. Like Mo doesn't talk a lot, and Rachel certainly doesn't. Rachel always says hello at the start and goodbye, but she sits and listens, don't you, Rachel? So it's just nice. It's just nice to sit and listen. I sit and listen to a few lives that people do. With the matching hearts, purple hearts will be in the matching club. Who are you bringing, Donna? What I would like to suggest to Tracy is, if she feels the need to make quite a few hearts, we have 30 members. I would like to be able to give out 30 hearts, because some of you can't come, but would like to still feel part of it. Now, Tracy, I will pay you for the wool and buy you something for your time. Well, I'll pay you for your time if you like, but you probably wouldn't accept that. I'll buy something for the babies or yourself. But I just think that would be a nice touch then, that the people who can't be there, we can send out some love. And then maybe, how does this sound then as well? Tracy, don't be silly. I don't mind. Yeah, well, Tracy, I don't want to just presume, because it's a lot on your hands as well, isn't it? All of that work. Oh, well done, Ruthie. Did you? Valentine's Day, Pancake Day, and St. David's Day vests. Oh, I'll have a look for that then. Where the hotel is based is referred to as Bas Vegas. Bas Vegas. A mermaid bathroom, Joanne. Oh, how lovely. How blooming lovely. That is so lovely. Donna's real. I'm bringing Theo and Teddy. Sheena's sneaking in the back door. Oh, is there? Oh, thanks, Chris. There's a Matalan and Sainsbury's very near to where the doll show is. Both have a nice selection of baby wear. That's what Tracy was referring to. Uh-huh. I would love to go to the dollar store show, but we'll go to Bristol. You've told Mum. Yes. Is Bristol on the list now, out on the list of dates? Because I went to the homepage today and I got a bit confused because it still had last year's, like it said 24, 25 on it. But I did see the date because I need to give Russ a date in June. Las Vegas, is that because we go home broke? Because we're all gambling. We're all gambling with our money on babies. Las Vegas has changed quite a bit since its early Vegas days. Chris lives in Las Vegas. Basildon. Chris lives there. Chris only lives just down the road. Actually, we could all gate crash Chris's for afternoon tea on Saturday. It's called Las Vegas because about 12 years ago, they put on the main Basildon roundabout a big sign like Hollywood, and they used to be nightclubs and casinos there, right? Hi, Sky. Ruth, I meant to say Basildon, but honestly, I don't know what I'm saying at the moment. Or typing. It could be that, you know, that predictive text stuff. Oh, I hate that. Hate that. Nice to have you here, Sky. We were saying how busy you've been, Sky, lately, haven't you? Today I was flower arranging with my Rebecca. So for my birthday, I was going to show you this. For my birthday, Rebecca made me this. And it says, "Happy birthday, Mum. A year of mum and daughter dates." She didn't know what to get me for my birthday, so she did this. So it's a tag for every month. And the first one for January was flower arranging. And she knew that it'd be a busy month, and she knew that I wouldn't want to go anywhere and do that. So she just brought a load of flowers here today, and we just spent a couple of hours just chin wagging, flower arranging, you know, which I'm rubbish at. She's really good at stuff like that, but I'm rubbish at. So we did that today. No Jack, no husband, nothing else, telly off, just me and my firstborn just having a really good natter together. And then February, we've got breakfast at the donkey sanctuary. So we're doing that. And we'll take Jack to that because Jack, he's adopted a donkey there. I think his other granddad did that with him. And then we've got, this says Somerset Rural Life Museum. We're going to go there. Greendale Farm Shop in Exeter. So it's all things that we can do together. It doesn't cost a lot, but it's just things that we make sure we book some time together in the month that doesn't involve childcare or anything like that. It's just for me and her to have time together. I'm like, wow, that's so lovely. We've got cinema to watch Toy Story 5. So Toy Story 5 comes out in June. Pottery painting. And that they do pottery paint for us. A visitor centre that is a place where we used to live, and they've now, after many, many years, put a visitor centre there. So we're going to go to that. willow making, and that is one that we will book, but we say every year we're going to do it, and now we are. Lunch out, candle painting, because we both like doing that. November is Clark's Village Shoe Museum, and then a garden centre there, which is a Christmassy garden centre. Have lots of Christmas stuff in December for coffee and cake. Isn't that lovely? Yay! So later on my Facebook, I'll put up some pictures of our flower arranging. So that's what we did today. That was really lovely. Really, really lovely. Sheena loves flower arranging. Used to do a lot of that once for churches and did them for Amanda's wedding. Yeah, I remember you did Amanda's wedding because you took one of your reborns in white. Keely? Was it Keely you took? I don't think it was Kyla. I think it was Keely. It was very, very thoughtful and just something nice for me and her, just something nice. So Chris says we could come for afternoon tea, but she has a small house that's overflown with babies, prams, pushchairs, boxes, wardrobes full of clothing. A bit like every single one of us, and Chris. We're all the same. We are all the same. Bloody hell. It's just, we are, aren't we? Tomorrow, I'm going to pick up from Hannah. I must get some money out. I'm going to pick up from Hannah an old car seat with a special arm that goes on the Wayfarer. And now I had one of these like years ago, and I sold it. And they're really hard to get hold of, the car seats that fit on the old Wayfarers. And so I'm going to pick one of those up tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. Very excited. Well, Sheena, we didn't do flower arranging. We didn't have any of that green stuff. I thought she was going to come with green stuff and maybe some jam jars and things. She came with the flowers and the popcorn and a packet of biscuits. So we're okay there. Mum had to provide the jars and the cups of coffee. That was so nice. Yeah, I will put some pictures on. Yeah, it was such a nice thing. Sky's on the hunt for a dress. What are you on the hunt for a dress for, Sky? Let's see if we can help you out, us ladies on here. Tracy did all of her floral arrangements for a wedding. Wow. Ruthie, my mum arranged flowers for our wedding. She had 3 weeks' notice and was the only person I could think of. She only had 3 weeks' notice. Wow. It was Keely. Oh, Carl's wedding. That was Carl's wedding. Oh, yeah, I remember that in her lovely white and little white jacket. Oh, yeah, that was lovely. Sounds like Sweet Tea's room at the moment. Sounds like my nursery. My nursery is just, wow. It looks like hoarder's paradise. Just because I got all the boxes down and was looking for all the clothes today for Rory and the newborns. Come here, Rory. Rory is in the old Mamas and Papas car seat down here, aren't you, mate? He's been listening to us. He's been a bit restless today. I think he's teething. Jerry's nursery is clean right now. Wow. Is it? Gosh, mine will be. I can't wait until it's done. Can somebody come and do it? And I'll just lie here and catch up playing my game on my Switch, playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. Mine's still a mess. I was getting there and I had a bad turn, so back on your bum again. Well, I'm not surprised with your leg. What are we like? I've even downsized my furniture. to make room. Only have 3 comfy seats now instead of the family furniture. Chris, that is so fun. If Russ wasn't here, this bungalow would be like Hillside. It would be. Now, I went to Hillside last week, and Hillside has had a little tidy up. Desperately needed a little tidy up. Floor mopped and hoovered, kind of tidy up. I know that if Russ wasn't here, I would have the baby stuff everywhere. Be like Sheena as well. I would only have that much wardrobe because the nippers would have everything else. Is your wardrobe still like that, Sheena? We need a Mary Poppins. Oh, did you feel better yesterday? I bet you feel better after you did it as well, didn't you, Sherry? Tracy looks like a bomb set because she's been concentrating on doing her reborning and doing her crocheting. So you've got a good excuse, Tracy. You've been busy elsewhere. Karen has a small bedroom, baby clothes are in bags, and the babies sleep with you. I love co-sleeping. Joanne, yeah, it's hard, Joanne, isn't it? Joanne's still got to sort her Christmas clothes out, and she's trying to thin them out. I was quite ruthless, Joanne, when I packed mine away. Your blood pressure went, what, 98 and 90? Wow, that is awful. Lucy's run out of spoons, but at the moment she walks in and she goes, I do that, Lucy. I walk in, get what I want and walk out, then go back in with the clothes I've took off and add it to the pile. Go back in, take something off the hanger, come change the baby, take it back in. I am just the same. I hope they've given you something for that, Sheena. I haven't got room for a nursery. It's all over the house, and you've got Charlie Bears, Libby. Oh, D, you used to like Charlie Bears, D, didn't you? Oh, we all need a maid. It's all over the house. Joanne hasn't got room either. Oh my goodness. Tonya, luckily my hubby is a good sport. I really have to get a grip. I just think, well, Ross can go out in the garage, can't he, really? Charlie sleeps with Ruth every night. I made a start, 3 tubs to sell. Yep. I mean, I think the selling online that you do, Tracy, is a good idea because you always seem to do well at that, but I don't think I can even be bothered with that. I would rather come on here on a Monday and go, who wants that? Who wants that? Who wants that? You can have it, take it. That's what I would much rather do. Karen went for a Doppler on Friday, but her legs were so sore she couldn't have it done. Pile of doom grows until it becomes a pile drobe. Then I organize. You got about 50 Charlie Bears. Wow. Wow. And my husband just bought me one for my birthday, so he really can't complain. It's exhausting, but you need spending money. It is. I have clothes, right, so Sheena has clothes right from when she had Kyle, which was our first reborn, which now, Sheena, we must be getting 11 years, 12 years now. We've got to be, surely. And that's what I was saying about Emma Jane. Like Emma Jane's wardrobe, I've had her for, I don't know, maybe 4 years, something like 5 years. But Emma Jane, I've got clothes in her wardrobe that she's had since the start and of me having her. I've got clothes for Timothy still that I've had at the start. And now I want to start changing it up. But that costs money, doesn't it? Changing it up. Especially with all these other tons of babies I've now acquired. They're coming out of the woodwork, I tell you. Kyle. Gosh. You had Kyle when I had Annie. Yeah, it must be getting on. Must be getting on that long. Wow. Gosh. Now I've got loads of babies now. I mean, this is crazy. What sizes are the vintage clothes you want sleeping reborns for? I've got vintage. Well, I think so. I went down there, bought some. When I was down there last week, down in Hillside, I was looking at the clothing, and I need some more some more hangers, dress hangers. But I like the vintage ones that have little circus things on them. And so I ordered some more of those vintage last night. And so they're coming to hang up. So I think the clothing down there ranges right from newborn right up. I've got a skirt that, sorry, my psoriasis is just starting to itch now. It goes right up to Frankie. So I've got all sizes. But I am going to, I don't think after I get my Adeline this February, then I'm going to spend my time then looking for ones that can go down there and just wear the clothing down there, because I went down there and I'm like, this clothing is all just being wasted. I love it all so much that I can't sell any of it. I was thinking maybe I was sitting in the chair thinking maybe I should sell it, but I can't. That's my collection. So I don't know is the answer. They're all sizes. All different size clothing, which will fit all different size babies. And so we will see that somebody's got a Tessa for sale, actually. And I've always liked the Tessa kit because it's got that little chunky face with the extra cheek, what's this called? That's your cheeks. Chin, with a big lump, chunky chin. I have dolls from Premi to 4T. I think that is what it is going to be. I think that's what, I think it's going to be that sort of size. The Premi stuff I tend to give to Emma Jane, and she can put that on her baby born doll. Sheena wants to have new wardrobes for all of them. What you need, Sheena, is fitted wardrobes, don't you? Ones that go right up to, well, no, because then you wouldn't be able to reach them. You'd need a hoist. So you can pull the clothing up to the sky. Oh, God, moth. So you can pull the clothing up to the ceiling. Because you're not to stand on anything to get the clothing out. You're not allowed to stand on anything. So there's so much wastage, isn't there, in rooms, I feel like, around. So much wastage. Sheena says, that's when we had our mother care prams that were great. They were brilliant. My red pram was brilliant. I loved that mother care pram. And we only had one reborn each. And after that, it all went pear-shaped. After that, we went to doll shows and we saw what else was around. That was the problem. Oh, you have new wardrobes. Oh, you have new wardrobes in the nursery now. There, yeah, Sheena is a Norfolk dumpling. She won't mind me saying that because that's what they call them. I used to cut out from the Mother Care magazines, the tandem version of the purple Mother Care you've got, Caroline, when I was a little girl. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Is that the one you just got? You just scored in the charity shop, Karen, the Mother Care one? Joanne, I have a triple wardrobe and they have 3 rails for baby clothes. Sherry looks at her dolls and wondered how it all happened. I think that Russ thinks that too. I know how it all happened. They're just too damn cute. Well, I can't wait to get my Adeline. How did you get the 24-inch leg? There's Sheena. That's how short she is. 24-inch leg. Me too, Sherry. We need a wardrobe, but the reborns came first. I blame COVID. Well, Libby, yeah, that's true, because you didn't start, did you, until COVID? And look at you. You made me a lovely, lovely boy. And Beverly, who's not on tonight. You made Beverly some lovely reborns as well. So that was positive from COVID. Yes, it is. Jacob is still he's so snuggly. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm so glad. So glad you managed to find a pram. Did you manage to wash the car seat? Are you getting her at the show? I'm picking her, collecting her at the show, Dee. Yeah, collecting Adeline at the show. But now my clothes are on shelving because the babies took over. This is what happened to Sheena. Sheena had to get rid of a load of her clothes so that she could make extra room for her babies in her wardrobe. Oh my God, I love it. I just waited till my kids moved out and then robbed their bedrooms. Told them they couldn't come back from university because their bedrooms were now mine. Oh, you got twins. So Sheena's got a new baby. Sheena, you will love your new baby. I have twins. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And I don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl until I get there and see how I feel. But I feel like it's going to be called Valentine. I don't know why that. I know it's Valentine's around that date, but that name is just really there in my brain every time I think. Sherry has boys' clothes under the bed, newborn to 9 months in the dresser, 12 months to 40 in my closet. Clothes are tucked away everywhere. And the good thing about clothes is they're little, so they just go in all little places. Yeah, you did it with baby wipe because well, we can only do what we can do, can't we? Sheena now has 7 pairs of knickers, 2 pairs of trousers, and 3 jumpers. Does anyone go to Tracy? Sometimes goes to Chatham. I'm not going to Chatham. It's too far. And after June, it's too much for me. And I got a feeling we'll probably have a family holiday around that time. I need under the bed storage bags. They are great. They really, really are good. And I just bought some from Asda for in our actual bedroom so that Russ can just get out a bed sheet and know, because I've labelled the bag. It says bed sheet on it. They're good bags as well. But the ones on the bed, under the beds, are like a bit more sturdier and stand up. They are good. Tracy went. It rained all day last year. No, I think it was hot last year. The year before it rained. I think it was the year before it rained. I think last year it was okay. Yeah, didn't you go 2 years ago and it rained? Oh yeah, Chris does have a table at Chatham, don't you? Chris will be going. She does usually have a table. It's just all the way right over there, and I'm all the way right over here. Kay is getting her Cecilia. Is that how it's pronounced? Cecilia from Eden's Reborn Nursery next month. She's a front and back body plate. She's really chunky. Oh my God, I can't wait to see her then, Kay. What size is she, Kay? Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Because I think that's when I meant to go, and it rained and rained and rained. And Roz and Bob went as well that weekend. And I had that really bad bout of IBS. Oh yeah, because I videoed, didn't I? Because I felt really rubbish. And I bought my tickets, I booked the hotel, and I was so poorly. And then last year, I think with having Jack and going to Peterborough and then other things, it's just too much. I'm only this time going to go to Basildon in February and Peterborough in July, and maybe arrange something at Birmingham in between that with some other friends. Dee's Megan is in Dublin getting her tummy tuck with the artist. Can I have one? She had underbed storage. You did, didn't you, Sheena? Sheena had underbed, and I loved it. I loved going to Sheena's because you'd open the wardrobes, and there'd be like clothes there. Then you'd lift up the bed, and there'd be clothes there. Then you'd go in the nursery and open the drawers, and there'd be clothes there. Open some more drawers, and there'd be loads of shoes. Oh, I loved it. I was always like, "Can I change the babies?" Bugger you, Sheena. Let me change your babies. Yeah. I'm giving Peterborough a go in October. Yes, October is nice. I like going. I do like Peterborough a lot. So when we go to Peterborough June, we are sharing a room. Oh, so it's now 20 past, so we have to go in a minute. Before I go though, I was thinking of when I'm at the show of doing the live on the Sunday from the hotel room, like live after the show rather than the Monday, because on the Monday I'll be traveling home. I believe the Monday's the 9th, and that'll be my day to travel home, and it's a 4-hour, probably about 4.5 hours by the time I've dropped Tracy off as well and had a break. It'll be a whole 4.5 hours drive for that day. Not a whole 4.5 hours drive, sorry. It'll be about a 4-hour drive with some breaks. So I was thinking, so I'll be too tired by the time I get home. Might not even get home in time to do the live, but maybe do it from the hotel room on the 8th. Live with Tracy and Donna. We have had a lovely time and lost track of time, Kay, haven't we? See, what would we be like if we were all together, got together? We wouldn't even be able to look around the doll show because we'd be. Am I going to Bristol? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I didn't this time because I'm so tired. But yes, if you are going to go from Wales, unless I'm really, really poorly, I will go because it'd be nice to meet you, Ruth. It'd be really, really nice to meet you. And it's a long way for you to travel from Wales. Yes, the hotel was so much fun, but don't get excited about Tracy's suitcase because she's not going to have a really big suitcase this time. Because she might have, if she does, she'd have to post it because it won't fit in my car. Okay, so that's cool then. Tracy and Donna, we're all going to do the live for you all. You're going on a holiday on Saturday. Well, Libby, you're going to have a brilliant holiday. Where are you going? Lucy will go to Bristol as it's only an hour away. Lucy, are you that close to me? I'm glad you've had a real cheer upper night, everybody. Thank you, Kay. Everybody, yes, please like. And everybody, every member will get, you do belong. I know it's a shame that we can't all meet. We're all over. But I would like to have met every single one of you. But Tracy is going to make us all a heart and on a little bit of ribbon, and you know that you're going to belong. So everybody will get a ribbon. Next Monday, then I'll get the clothes out. We'll do that again, and then then what I'll do is wait until I get back from the doll show to post, so I can include your little heart in your post. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Yay. Brilliant. Tracy, thank you very much. I'll pay for the wool. Good night, everybody. Rachel, I would need an address or something if you want to have a little heart. But anyway, bye, everybody. Thank you. I'm glad your blood pressure will have gone down a little bit. Sheena, I flipping hope so. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good week. Have a good week. Videos are coming and you are getting them first before everybody else. So keep looking. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Bye, everybody. Bye. Have a really good week. Thank you for coming in. Oh, love you all. Bye.